Hey everybody.
We're back. We're back.
Jackson's in Actions are back today with another week. We're in week 3 of our urban movie selection picks.
Week 3. I'm happy we got to that. I'm happy that we got to that.
And so am I. So we have a good selection of movies for you guys this week. Of course, they are always on
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Everyone has it pretty much. I'm pretty positive that everyone has it. You see, he done got back to his GQ'd up.
Yeah.
We're not doing any live videos right now because
we just want to be able to
make laugh
make you laugh
with all our effects we used to do.
Well, not as much of the effects, but visual, not the sounds. I mean, the sounds were kind of outlandish, but the visuals. I mean, make a full little video, something we could look at and entertain ourselves because we look at our videos and we laugh at each other. So
yeah, so that's why we're doing it this way and kind of just getting it to where we can make you guys smile a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get started with our first movie. And that first movie we're doing, of course, is our documentary.
And the documentary is The Making of America's Most Dangerous City. It's Camden County in New Jersey. I would have never thought I was like New York, but Camden County in New Jersey. This documentary came out about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was amazed about the violence and the organized crime, and I would say how it's so easy when you're in low-income housing for a crime syndicate to be able to operate easily, especially with intimidation and people afraid for their lives and afraid to get killed. And it's just the perfect situation for someone to set up shop and just terrorize the neighborhood. So again, it's a good documentary. I advise everyone to look at it. Maybe you'll say, damn, I'm glad I was raised in the state or the situation that I was raised in, because some people they can't move from their situation. They have to be in a situation till they can do better. So,
and that was the situation that it was in. So I did watch it. It was like he said, it was a good documentary, true story. One of the people who actually was doing most of the talking was actually one of the head people,
the head
man that was organizing it in that town or state. So he's speaking from his
one ashamed to talk about the things that he did.
Yeah, I'm sure at this point he done did his time.
Yeah, he did his time, but
he can talk about it.
Still wasn't apologetic at all.
No, he was being straight up real. So go ahead and check that documentary out, guys, on Amazon Prime. Right. So our next movie is called Block Burning.
Yes, the block is burning.
It's hot again. No.
It's called Block Burning, but not a garbage pick.
No.
Is what you would expect from, an independent film, especially in, urban independent film. Exactly what you expect. But they held their own. They didn't, ad lib. They stuck to the script, and we look at that. We see if they're ad-libbing or just acting crazy like your cousin around the corner or just some friends on the stoop. They weren't doing that. They were doing their job. So
exactly. And, for me, I almost was going to be like, okay, I ain't into this movie because about what they're doing. But I just didn't like the double crossing part in it. So when you see them, like, dang, because I was confused at first, but when I kept watching it, I was like, oh, this dude is grimy, man.
Yeah, one of the 7 deadly sins. Greedy,
man. He was
greedy. And that happens a lot in the African American community, urban situation, however you want to label it. No one, like my uncle used to say, if you can find somebody that can share off the same plate, everybody can get fed. But it's always somebody want to take all the food. It's that type of movie.
So definitely go check it out, Block Burning, and tell us what you think. Put it in the comments. Tell us if it was good, if it was bad, and how you liked it. But like I said, I usually wouldn't have fell to a movie like that. But it was actually pretty good. It was
She gives a lot of movies chances, more than I do. So she's all about giving them chances. So
So, all right. Our next one is, you know how we got to give you some of that trash.
garbage pick,
This is our garbage pick of the week.
and it's called The Come Up. It's called The Come Up.
We thought it was going to be a good come up because it had, I don't know why we
Cockroach in
want to
it.
call him Cole from Martin.
But
That
his
is
name
not
is
his
Payne.
real
His last
name.
name is Payne.
But everybody know
Yeah.
him as Cole from Martin.
And we gave a pick with him in a
'Cause we
movie,
thought it was
and
cool.
it was a good movie.
It was.
It was a good movie, but I don't know what was going on. I don't. Now his part, and the funny thing about it, when they show him, the whole movie is. I mean, the whole movie is real, kind of like, not in good context. But when he's on, you see him crisp and clear. But when they show other characters, the movie is grainy, low budget kind of
Listen,
feel to it. But whenever he's on the scene, everything looks
His
good.
pixels are perfect.
Yeah,
He
everything.
like, y'all ain't finna have me looking all crazy.
I
in these
think that's
movies.
what he said.
And yeah, just because I noticed that, I'm like, why his scene look all crisp and clear? You know,
When
like
everybody else is grainy. It looks like they had no lighting. It was just I mean, we couldn't, but we had to for the sake of our movie picks.
Our
we
movie
had
picks. We had to
suffer
endure
through
this.
it. We had
And
to
at the
suffer
end
through
of the
it.
day, I mean, they had a goal of what they were trying to do, but it wasn't a good movie.
No,
at
it wasn't
all.
a good movie.
But you guys can definitely go in that garbage bin and
Pull it out and just say, hey.
and watch it and say, you know what, Rachel, this was garbage, or you can say, you know what, I really like that. But
No judgment. If
No
that's what
judgment.
you like, that's what you like.
That's what you like. So if that's what you like, do what you like. So our last pick of the day is our main screen pick, and we actually watched this movie once again. This is one of our movies that we had already watched in our data bank before we stopped doing these recordings. So we going back and pulling those back
Right.
out. And yeah, we gotta do a little refresher on them because we watch so many movies, and I gotta watch refresher.
We had to refresh our
Yeah,
memory.
so
This has Owen Wilson and Selma Hayek. And once again, when I say mainstream, it's a melting pot. It's got black, white, Spanish. It's a melting pot, but it's got to have all those characters in it. It's got to have all those nationalities in it. And it's a good movie. Of course, it's got some sad parts in it. Got some funny parts in it.
It's one of those movies where you truly do have to watch it all the way to the end. For me, it was, for a couple of times I was like, oh my God, just get to it already. But when it got to the end, I was like, oh man. And then all the other things start to come into play as the movie was going on. But he was really almost about to say no good, but he came around telling no, it's a good movie. Let's keep watching because it makes me want it to keep seeing what was gonna happen next. You know, it was one of the main screen movies. So.
And it's always going to be like a conflict for me because it was, not to tell the movie, it was, what are you going to pick? Your family or some other way that you can cope and be happy? And it's a real hard decision, because I love my family. I try to give my family every chance I can, but sometimes it don't work out. So he had to make a decision. You guys got to watch it. The ending is going to be really good.
So yeah, check that out. Bliss, Amazon Prime. That's our main screen pick for week 3. All right, guys. So like we said before, we're going to be doing our shout outs again.
Right.
So for each new subscriber that we get to the Jacksons and Actions page, thank you to the ones that did the Tea on Realty. But this is the Jacksons and Actions page. Subscribe to that YouTube channel and you'll get a shout out on our videos like we used to do before. So of course we have many subscribers now that, like we used to say before, we can't see them because maybe when they set up their YouTube account from their Gmail or whatever, it was set to private, so we don't know who you are. So if you know you're a subscriber to our channel, make a comment on one of the videos and say, hey, I subscribe to the channel, black on blah, 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 we'll know, you know.
Oh, yeah. She'll know.
She'll know, because I be checking my analytics. So
She'll know.
I know who's a
She'll know.
subscriber and unsubscriber. But I sometimes, when people initially subscribe, we can't see it. And that's with all YouTubers. You can't see all your subscribers, trust me. So, but we just want to give a shout out to the ones that's supporting us and what we're doing and everything like that, with these movie picks telling us what's really garbage, what's not really garbage. So we definitely appreciate that. Yeah, definitely do that.
Oh, again, we haven't forgotten. We're going to start doing our interviews for small businesses, urban community, whatever. If you have a small business, we're going to want to interview you. Tell your story, show some love, show our support, and it's going to be places that we frequented. We've eaten there, we drank there, we partied there, we've done some things. So just be patient. Phone calls going to be coming.
Exactly. And I reached out to a couple of you guys already telling you what our intent was. So just look out for those when we start reaching out now to get you guys going with those interviews. So, because we want to get you guys out here. We want to get people to know what you're doing out here in the community as far as what we're doing. Because I know we do the Jackson to Action, but we be Jackson on the move. We be in this community like every weekend, and we get our kids involved with what we're doing. Like when you see us, a lot of people know when they see Larry and Rachel, we got our kids with us. We ain't leaving them nowhere.
And I never would have thought, that I would be that type of person, but I'm becoming a face in the community. I mean, they look for us, they're helping, they're encouraging us, they're donating. I mean, it's just, and I wish I would have done this at a younger age. I wish I would have been more involved in the community at a younger age. Still inspired to do what I wanted to do, but just go helping out others and knowing other things and getting our kids involved. I mean, we cannot put a price tag on that, because they look forward to it. They get up, they see what mom and daddy is doing, they're ready to get involved. So it's just priceless opportunities, and there's never a moment that's not a teachable moment for your kids. You got to teach your kids. You just can't just set them and forget them. I'm not preaching, but I'm just telling you that's what works with us. And we don't have perfect kids now. No. Trust and believe that. But we have it set up to where they know what their role is now in the family. I mean, they might say, I can't wait till I get older and leave. But right now, they know what their role in the family is, and they know that we're in the community and we're trying to do good things.
Yeah. So look out for those. Look out for us in the community with our other little daily or weekend ventures that we post on YouTube.
Our fish fry.
Oh, we doing the Tea on Realty. We're still raising money as we do all year, but we're doing our fundraiser this Friday at Jamie's Road Park. We're doing a fish fry.
Right.
We want to thank everybody that been coming out for the past couple of ones. The last week, sold
out
our wings.
Sold out.
And
didn't have
everything.
Any to come home and cook. Some guy that came and we
gave the last. The kids were really looking forward to eating some wings like for themselves. And we like, listen, if a customer comes up here,
we did warn them.
And we warned them. And somebody came up and they were like, and we gave out the last bag, and the kids was our daughter was so upset that she could not eat these wings. So if y'all thought the wings were good, where'd she get a hold of his fish?
But guess what? It was Halloween. And when we told them they forgot completely about Halloween. We said, hey, we're going trick or treat. Oh, yeah. Those rascals didn't worry about the chicken anymore.
So we did go trick or treating after that. So they got some candy with some scary little photos. We'll probably have some of them photos going on or whatever, so y'all can see what we did for the weekend. So just keep us in mind. Like our videos, subscribe to them, comment with us, interact with us here on YouTube and on Facebook. Jackson's Actions Facebook page.
Jackson's in Action.
So we trying to get out here and just like we saying, give y'all these picks, entertain you for a little bit.
And I'm gonna tell you this:
Scorpio season.
That's not a public announcement.
Yes, it is. It's my birthday coming up.
Public announcement.
And I had already said that anybody that wanted to go to the skating ring on November the 13th, 10:30 it starts. Adult skate night. So put the kids to bed. No kids.
Just another
Adult
reason
and Mandarin skate station. I'm
to
gonna
make
be
my
there.
pockets
I
light.
got me nice new skates. I haven't skated in yet. I've been waiting for this moment. So yes, I'm going skating
Another
for my
reason to
weekend
lighten my pockets.
birthday.
But anyway, guys, come out to the park. We'll be there. Gonna have a good time. So
Yes.
until the next time. Bye. Oh boy, that was good.
Yes.